Brexit may have saved the UK from the latest power grab by the EU Commission as it proposes new health care legislation today. Today, the EU Commission will set out a plan to take control of coronavirus provisions across the bloc amid the pandemic. While the EU copes with a third wave of the virus across the bloc, Commission President Ursula von der Leyen will set out plans for new binding rules in what is termed as a new healthcare union for Europe. In a move to take control over the information on vaccinations, testing and previous COVID infections, the EU Commission will ensure freedom of movement and allow people to get past borders despite coronavirus restrictions in national states. While member states have previously been responsible for healthcare issues, this new legislation will adopt provisions under law rather than as a recommendation. In documents seen by Brussels Playbook, the law will set out a common framework for the issuance, verification and acceptance of interoperable certificates on COVID-19 vaccination, testing and recovery. The text also states, the treaty provides for the possibility for the EU to act and to adopt provisions with a view to facilitating the right to move and reside freely within the territory of the member states if action to attain this objective is necessary to facilitate the exercise of this right. Justice Commissioner Didier Reynders added, freedom of movement is one of the core citizens' rights in the Union, and Europeans need to be able to travel freely but safely in the EU. This new legislation would therefore effectively bring in a health certificate to show vaccinations, tests results and if someone has had coronavirus previously, thus taking away some of the authority from member states. This comes as the EU begins legal proceedings against the UK following the decision to extend the amnesty on good moving between Northern Ireland and Great Britain. In a letter to Lord Frost, the EU Commission warned Westminster to rectify the extension. As a first step of the infringement process, the EU also sent a formal letter to the UK government, warning that it had broken an international agreement and was not acting in good faith. Despite the threats, UK officials have maintained the decision was lawful and within the means of the agreement.